But we got Marvale, a Fusion regular, coming in to rep New Jersey and defend the home turf with the Palutena round 1.
Exactly. So Belmont versus Palutena, unconventional pick here from Squid, but this is the only character I've ever seen him play seriously and also put in the effort. It feels like Squid blends with this character so well.
A true solo main if there ever was one. And as of right now, we're going to have to see if all that work and time can beat Fundies, the character. Because Palutena, we all know this character is a combo character and a half, and really able to do so much on a character with a lackluster disadvantage state like Belmont.
Already a couple combos there from Squid, but very good job by Marvale holding out, just recognizing Squidplumber trying to drift away and set something up. This is where Squid's going to make his money. Ledge, trap, central, gets a standard get up, but no cross, no holy water whatsoever. Good job by Marvale getting back.
Marvale playing in a very aggressive region is now starting to kind of take a little bit of a step back and realize Squidplumber ain't going to go down and rush you down like that. He's not going to be able to depress the buttons at the faster speed. He's going to try to play it back, try to play it more patiently, and that patience can wear you down at the ledge. You have to make sure that you're ready to buckle in for a long set.
In addition, you got to go ahead and make sure that you can account for Squidplumber's trickeries in the corner. It just feels as though he's never stuck there. You are stuck waiting for him to get up at his own pleasure.
Right, and even if you don't get the right angles on the whip cracks, it's going to be a little bit tougher to try to get these stocks unless you're able to get a back air. That vulnerability is going to save you. But Squidplumber fires right back, and we've got a 2-stock game now.
Yeah, looking like a game of bears right here. We got 2 in a row. Trying to get that neutral layer to start off, but instead forward tilt anti-air against Squid. Tries to jump back, can't land with another neutral layer, so do it once more. Marvale showing good prowess and continuing the combo game, but Squid using that air dodge perfectly in that position.
That's right. I mean, Marvale's got the good spacing, letting Squidplumber kind of think that it's his turn to play the game, but Marvale not done yet. We're going to get that pivot grab. Really, really good on Palutena. Obviously, her grab range is something that did take a little bit of a hit at some point, but the pivot grab remains strong and will continue to be used. As long as Squidplumber keeps this spacing, he should be okay. But you can see Marvale inching closer and closer, and things like the auto reticle are really kind of dismantling the projectile gameplay that Squidplumber's throwing out.
Speaking of dismantling right here, it feels like Squid is struggling so much to get back. Whenever he's off stage, you know that Palu's going to be feeding for that kill.
Yeah, using that second jump to kind of force Squidplumber into a panic option of the air dodge is going to mean that you just take him right off stage and put the nail in the coffin. Marvale brings it to a last stock on Squidplumber, but Squid's not too far behind. I think one more interaction, and we could be at a ledge trap potential kill.
I am digging this auto reticle usage now. What do you think?
I think it's really good. I mean, like I said, it's a good one because it has 3 hits. It can really, one hit takes away the cross, and then the other 2 hits can create more pressure. But that's the pressure that Squidplumber brings to the table right back at you, because all that forward smash range is going to really help out against Marvale when you get the spacing right.
Oh, talking about big hits right there. Marvale going for the home run with that one. Gets the reflect dash attack, not going to connect though. And this is Footsie Central here. We are just trying to get the one hit to force Squid off stage, but instead the roll on. Going to allow Squid to get back to center stage. Back in the corner, cross is out. And gets a little bit of a setup with the neutral air, but the back air doesn't connect. Great DI from Marvale.
Squidplumber not picking the right options when he sees the reaction on the air dodge. It's still got to figure out exactly how you're going to get your hits, because these confirms are getting fewer and more far between for Squid. He's got to figure something out here, and the panic spot dodge just means that he's going to have to go back to square one.
And Squid's already going for the haymakers with that up smash barely missing. Tipper smash attacks may very well take the stock. Marvale now has to get back another platform cancel into the forward smash, but it is enough too. Squidplumber again coming back from the break. Percentages don't matter. Just get the one hit you need. It's that simple.
Exactly, and it's those holy water setups that are putting the hurt on Marvale right now. So much unnecessary damage that you're taking from the flame itself, but even then it's the setup that you're basically building up to. Squidplumber with these great whip reactions. It just means that anytime Marvale gets stuck in that fire, it's going to be a lot more damage than just what you're taking off of that damage.
Now, holy water against a goddess. I got to think that there's some problems right here.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like we got to...
Who blessed that? Who blessed that up?
This is a multi-theistic multiverse that we've got going on, so we got to be careful here.
I see who it is. Pit might have something to say about that.
That's right.
All right, already getting the back air off stage, and Marvale doing exactly what you need to do, get that drop down neutral layer. The problem is, if it doesn't connect, you just put yourself in the corner against Belmont, never where you want to be.
No, definitely not, but that's a big read. We're going to have to take some damage here. Squidplumber finally getting some damage to get himself back on the board. It was a good lead for Marvale in the first part of the game. Can we continue it? We actually almost clip it. The very end of that explosive flame. Squidplumber air dodges unwittingly right into it.
And the parry into the shield drop. Squid very nearly had the perfect defensive option. Uses air dodge to grab the holy water, but another errant air dodge has to go ahead and drift away. And we don't have a double jump, so that is an easy edge guard. Great use of Marvale, exploiting every single one of Squidplumber's character's weaknesses. Belmont, once you use that double jump, once you use that air dodge, you are bait for this.
It's a very linear up B, so Marvale doesn't have to go very much horizontally to ensure a kill here. Squidplumber getting caught in some of his own edge guards, a little bit taste of the own medicine, and it feels like he's now trailing behind Marvale. This is a full lap, and Marvale is hunting for this second stock already.
Oh, didn't actually manage to get the forward smash out there. Perfect recognition from Squid that you can only get the forward tilt. Definitely not going to claim the stock, though. Reflecting the cross, going to put Squid in an awkward spot, but the down air does allow him to land. Tapping that shield with the neutral air, trying to get some back air, but the defensive prowess of Marvale out to play here today.
Okay, but unable to get the DI in, so you don't get the up B confirmed. You're going to have to just opt for a whip. That misses too. And it feels like Squidplumber, there's been a lot of really good anti-Belmont play from Marvale that Squid just kind of have to deal with. There's a lot of good shield pressure here, but that platform cancel on the up B has been really good for Marvale. Squid's just not ready for it.
My man, Marvale's got that 3 times in a row. Squid has to go ahead and adapt at some point to that. That is just, you have to recognize your opponent's tendencies. And speaking of tendencies, Marvale tending to apply tons of damage early on, already 55. And Squid, game 2, not looking particularly solid here.
Yeah, but Squidplumber, the returning crosses were really good in the last game. Maybe they can turn the tides for him now, but it's going to take a lot because it's staying healthy at 76%. When you're down 1 stock to 3, it's a really uphill battle, and Marvale starting to bear down, but having to survive this own edge guard. The up tilt is going to secure it, but Squidplumber, again, we still have an uphill battle. And what are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, this is an interesting option. Does manage to shield the platform cancel that time, but Marvale does manage to fall with the neutral air. You got a little bit of an edge guard opportunity here, finally getting some damage, but just 1 hit, that's all Squid gets. We have not been seeing these long Belmont strings.
No, we're just not able to because Marvale's got the right DI, the right knowledge of what Squidplumber is looking for, and the confirms. The pivot grab barely misses because Squidplumber just isn't there. Now the edge guard continues to be a simple back air confirm, and Marvale takes a game. We're 1-1.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but we're post-patch now. Yeah. So that's one of those where that down throw back air typically does not connect at kill percentages.
Yeah, it's not true.
One of those where perhaps Squid was really feeling a little bit shaken off stage, didn't want to DI out and then expend the air dodge.
Right.
So, I mean, I'd be scared too if I was him. Marvale has been lights out in the corner. Yeah. Problem really is, though, is if you're giving up those DI ins in those vital positions, Marvale might as well keep swinging because you got nothing to lose up a full stop.
Yeah, Marvale's going for like a lot of early explosive flanks so that it forces Squidplumber to air dodge, and sometimes you just hit the end of that invulnerability, or sometimes it's like it clips just a little bit of his hurt box. Either way, doing that and then being able to react and have a secondary option behind it is what's really benefiting Marvale in some of these edge guard situations. Squidplumber, I mean, we're seeing the disappointing recovery of Belmont on full display.
Very true. Now, this stage, big bottom plat actually allows Squid to play phenomenally defensively. But the problem is he's not been able to get anything set up. I feel like Belmont sometimes need a little bit of a break right here. When you're getting these little like 28 or 30% strings. Now, this is what we want to see. Squid underneath platform with a projectile out, able to apply pressure safely.
Right, and this stage doesn't, I think, lend itself as well as a bi-plat stage for some of those platform teleport cancels, just because now you do that, you're at the ledge. Squidplumber only has 1 edge and he knows he's got to cover, and you don't get yourself back to center stage when you do that. So you're basically closer to the ledge. That means Squidplumber is able to take more liberties when he gets these punishes.
Solid analysis as always. Back air now going to allow Marvale to get one of those full stage controls, but bailing out immediately, trying to get that neutral air, and then when that didn't work, the forward smash, that's heavy commitments right there. Now Marvale paying for it with Squid under that body.
Okay, the returning cross getting shielded out. Marvale doing the right things, recognizing you got to micromanage your own options as well as your opponents. Squidplumber looking for something here. He gets a secondary option with the F tilt. That's just enough. But look at all the platfall options that Squidplumber is looking for. He's looking to try to cover himself with a hitbox, but he wants to get that grounded positioning because he knows his grounded options are so good, and we're seeing exactly why.
Can we talk about the coverage of that down smash, though? You talk about a one snurp, and then a Squid immediately obliges, showing what he can do in those positions.
Okay, backs off, doesn't want to do anything because the out of shield options have been really lackluster for him. Still going to take the up air, and that's unfortunate.
No missed tech, but does set up for the cross there, trying to get that platform. Again, canceling right to the corner. Marvale, very disciplined when choosing that option. Not really spamming it like some Palus will, but instead just aggressively going directly into Squidplumber's place in that spot.
But jumping at a disadvantage or jumping out of shield, Squidplumber getting caught in all of the nair plane. It's going to be really tough to get out of these because now, yep, a back air, send him far enough horizontally off stage. He's got to recover back to ledge, can't go for a high recovery in. Oh wait, but we see one little pop-up of the Nair, and Squidplumber almost comes alive. He just has a plan coming after that. We just gotta see what it is.
It looks like this neutral layer is starting to be less and less effective. Marvale pivot grabbed it earlier. Then now we're waiting it out and then trying to respond with disjointed hitboxes. I feel like Squid wants to perhaps approach a little bit more grounded, maybe start to rely on a couple Tomahawk MT hops as well.
I need to see some grabs. I think you're right on that because Marvale is flashing shield very often. We need to kind of punish that, condition him out of that habit.
Yeah, just take that defensive tool away. Don't let him feel confident. Right now, confidence appears to be Marvale's middle name aggressively again with that forward tilt and the dash attack. No punish from Squid. I thought we were going to see an up B out of shield.
I think the patience was good. I think that Squidplumber knows that he can't really get too much there, especially when Marvale is like quickly bursting off of ledge, having a shielded defensive option, something like that. So Squidplumber is trying to pick his shots very, very wisely. I just need to see those shots come to fruition. We got to see these opportunities taken.
Another platform canceled back air. Exploiting that shit gets Squidplumber's recovery. Again with the neutral air. Marvale's been going for that every single time. Finally finds an angle where Squid cannot rely on his aerial drift.
You know that Squidplumber loves to go for his like tether fall and then swing. Sometimes a really good option, but he will also cancel that tether and go straight into an up B, which means that Marvale has to be a little bit careful when he does that kind of stuff.
And this is a top 16 qualifier as well, so you do not want to find yourself in losers this early. Talking about that grab nerf, by the way.
Kill throw, we got the forward throw. That's going to get a really nice quick option that Marvale just wasn't ready for. Going to lose to not even bad DI, just the straight up kill throw that it was. Now Squid brings himself back in this. We have a chance in game 3.
Falls for the projectile, but actually just falls out directly there after Squid had an opportunity, but instead chased off stage into the corner. Again, the teleport directly in Squid's face, and he was not ready for it. 2 times in a row, the shield comes out, the shield, the forward tilt. Now gets the down air into only the forward air.
There's the up B. Yeah. We don't see it, but he's looking for it here. Obviously won't kill, but he wants to. He's looking for an up B, even if it's not off of a great confirm opportunity. Got to pull the trigger a little bit better, but speaking of pulling the trigger, that's going to hurt. DI means Marvale takes that one. It's going to be a 2-1, and he moves on to top 16.
That roll in while the smash attack was being charged as well. Marvale just reacting to how many times Squidplumber had been going back to the well for that defensive option. One too many.
It was a good space and good distance for Marvale as well, knowing that even the roll cannot have him overtake you positioning-wise. So, I mean, it just meant that Marvale played it really well and covered as many options as possible. That's what we're looking for with like a